first carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, Paul. In this case,
how many of you in your group?
The NFL, your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State.
How many people in your group?
Every time they even thought about learning it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
All females, you got a couple of your homeboys going too.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. He showed his shiftiness and his explosion to take him all the way down near the goal line.
Love that description, and it creates momentum. Maybe you hand it to him again since he's got it going, or do you fake it to him and throw it to a teammate? Right now, the options
are you serious? Oh, yeah, that's hella good.
On the pickup there, 2nd and goal.
How much is the bottles? 250, 300, or what? How much is the bottle?
Dobbins.
Oh, you don't?
And he'll be stopped.
Oh, well, shit. Let me see, man. Let me see if I'm throwing.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find
a crease,
anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
For the bottles, man, like, come on. But okay, yeah, let me see my...
Well, they've gotten into the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal? They'll try to run with Dobbins. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Flushed out right. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. Rashad Bateman, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Give left side here for Nwangu. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
Now a give running right, Nwangu. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Well, for an inside linebacker, I think you'd agree when I say that he is fast to the football, and he proved that thesis correct on that last play.
And I have to think that when this play began, the running back thought to himself that this looks promising, but that feeling certainly didn't last very long. Super play defensively to lock in on the best route to his target, and he stopped him for no gain.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. action. Now Wilson. And his throw is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Second and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally down at the 9-yard line. It's a big play that time by the Jets.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. They go play action now. Wilson rolling to his right. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Zach Wilson scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point splits the uprights. And they will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option. You
get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after 1. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Tackled by Ashton Davis up from the secondary.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Being chased out left. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Handoff right side to Wangu. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. Now a give, running left is Nwangu. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Here's Wilson. He's airing it out for Williams. And this incomplete. An excellent play downfield on the football. Might have had a shot to pick it off even. But it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. They go play action with Wilson. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Yeah, how many times you can run that play?
Gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I ran a dagger one time. He ran the PA post like 4 times. Stop.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
On 3rd down, the defense decided to blitz. A very good job of recognizing it, stepping away from the pressure, and finding open space to scramble and pick up a 1st down.
On 1st down, Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Adafe Owe able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson.
Let's go. Reading that weak ass shit, boy. Stop it. Reading that shit.
And now off to the races down the right side.
Let's go.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Tucker now to add the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Let's go, guys.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick
Well, Zach
6.
Wilson, that was a terrible read. Stop.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
No deal.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
The scoreboard tells the story for them a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Wilson. Sliding
Let's go. No deal.
This one is down he goes. So now Wilson and the Jets with a 3rd and long here following the sack. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Jets on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 19.
Come on. Yeah. Give me that rock. Give me that rock, nigga. We to the house. Let's go. Trash ass Jets, nigga. Into these niggas, nigga. Should have took the single.
Football and absorbed the hits. Not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. They'll run
Put these
on
niggas out
first
there,
down.
nigga. Boom.
Dobbins. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football.
It was good play, I ain't gonna lie.
A give, Dobbins trying the right side. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with his 16th touchdown of the year.
Let's go! Oh, he's angry, guys. He's angry. Let's go!
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Trash ass. Nigga picking in the top 3. Let's go!
15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
They are who we thought they are. Crop dusters. The crop dusters, guys. Yeah, I told this lady, man, she would just send me fucking photos.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Flush to his right. And he's got the hook up to Moore. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Handoff here to Nwangu. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On third down, Wilson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Dancing to his left. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Now Wilson. To the right side, and he's got more complete. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now Wilson on 1st down. Drops this off with Nwangu. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Here's Wilson. He'll find Nwangu underneath. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down. On the give is Nwangu. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Now it's Wilson. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Oh, no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. That's
yes, sir. No deal.
Complete.
No deal.
And now this is going to depend on the spot.
Stop it, kid.
And they say he's just short.
Trash, bro.
The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? To be able to get him in the 2nd round, that's what I call a steal. Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thanks.
Let me get the ball back, guys. Let me get the ball back.
We welcome you back for
let's go. He's doing the onside kick, guys.
And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the 2nd half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the 2nd half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee you he's been selling this one. We can get it, Coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Well, he going to the bench. Stop it. Game is under control. We in the playoffs. We good. Game is in the control. We going to the playoffs. You know the cash app. Ah, okay. So we've been talking about this bet all year. Okay, it's all good.
And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
All right. I'll find the text because we bet on that. We bet on it. We didn't need to confirm. It's all good.
They won their battles at the line.
Bruh, we've been talking about this all season, man. I'm going to bet them Jets.
Really nice job swarming to the ball.
Trash.
Now this one
trash, bro.
Right
trash has Jets, nigga. Trash has.
Before he reaches the 8-yard line. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run with Dobbins.
Bro, you trash. I'm about to put up 50, dog.
Down to about the 1-yard line.
About to put up
102 yards rushing for him now as he is finishing off the regular season with a bang. Edwards. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
That's a nice example of good team defense.
About to put up 50, guys. About to put up 50 on Ken.
But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Dobbins. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Good job. You got your Super Bowl. We talking about a new league. That Super Bowl over. 36-hour rule. That's over. You got your Super Bowl.
The New York offense taking over for their next
you right. You got your Super Bowl.
Right now,
we talking about these Jets right now, man.
They have struggled big time in
went
this game.
From being the it to in the cellar.
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. He'll air this one out for Mims.
Give me that,
nigga. He's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Trash.
It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 15. Boy, so another interception, CD. And it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Bro, 35-7, bro. We don't care. Matter of fact, let me get Lamar out of there, man. Let me get Lamar out of there. I'm tripping.
Well, still down.
Let me get him out of there just in case they try to hold.
But yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just had an interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over. Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there.
Post again, guys.
Now they've got to work
Favorite
towards
play.
getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
No deal.
Drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well.
Give me that.
And his
Give
pass is
me that.
intercepted for the fourth
Give me
time
that,
today.
cuz.
It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the
This
Ravens
dude's trash,
are
man.
here at their own 40-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield.
Let's go, Dobbins. Oh, let's go.
Down to the 40.
Let's go, big Dobby Dobb.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good, soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Dobbins running out of the gun. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. False start there. That will set the offense back 5 yards.
Brandon, the lineman certainly flinched there before the snap. A good call.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this third down. Jackson now. Now they go screen. It's complete. Space to run past the 20. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. On the screen pass.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens add on. Tucker now for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Ravens 42, Jets 7. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I wonder if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice
Man, I'm up here working and beating this nigga, guys.
Play action. Now Wilson. He'll buy some time right.
Play's predictable.
Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And
ooh, good catch.
got it. Touchdown, Jets.
Bro, I'm on. You hear me typing. I don't care. It's 42-13. Stop it, bro.
And the Jets are able to get a score back. point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Ravens 42, Jets 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Like I said, who cares? Now you making excuses. Now it's just the Jets. Stop it. You was talking like you was going to win. And now you know we've been talking about this Jets best all season. Now you want to say we done confirmed. We done confirmed multiple times. But it's all good. Trash, bro.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You the one that wanted to play it. Damn, PA post shot again. Jeez, you the one that wanted to play the game.
They're still not in field goal
That's all
range
good.
yet, so they can work towards another couple of stops.
We already confirmed it in text message several times, bro, because you kept saying how you was going to beat me, take my playoff hopes out of. You said that like 5 times, bro.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll wind up.
Yeah, it was. We bet on this several times. We had the last game of the season, but it's all good. No big deal.
Remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
If we don't have it doing text message, but I'm gonna find it in the text. Don't worry.
7. This is 3rd and 7. Play action.
Damn, PA post shot again. Wow. Trash. So predictable. Trash.
Interception. Dante Jackson picks it, and the Ravens are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day.
Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted.
Who cares, nigga? As long as we in the playoffs, nigga, I don't care about stats, nigga. We in the playoffs. We good. I don't really care.
37-yard line. Not the best of plays here as a quarterback.
It's cool.
Right-handed rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember
Memphis gave you one, so you can be happy about that. You want to make sure you
get the
got
car
one.
keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't.
Trash.
Looking for
Trash.
there on first down, but this throw
Trash.
downfield incomplete. We've talked
Nigga,
about
that was a linebacker. I didn't click off. I jumped. Stop it, nigga. Sound ridiculous, nigga. That was a linebacker queen, and I did not click off, bro. Stop
I
it.
agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
They'll check that down to Nwangu out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Jets first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Wilson will throw again. And that's dropped underneath to Nwangu. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
6-6 touchdown,
Wilson.
You're on the same play, bro.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Wilson. Flushed out right. Wilson.
Get that fucking ball out of here, nigga. Let's go. Trash tags.
The 30.
Let's go.
Gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins with his 3rd touchdown and 18th on the year. And the Ravens are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Like I said, I'm putting up 50.
I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something
finally
was
got
said
one
this
after
week,
10
and they wanted to make sure that
Congratulations,
they
bro.
laid it on them in this game.
Congratulations. You finally got one because Memphis gave it. You definitely didn't earn it. He gave it to you. You definitely didn't earn it.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get one step. If you're within one step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that looks like an extra step was involved.
They go play action with Wilson. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That's a corner that got in there for the sack. Dante Jackson. So the false start will back them up 5. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. To throw is Wilson. Under pressure, they got him again. Adafe Owe able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
This guy's garbage with these Jets.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30.
Man, King of Memphis.
On the 30. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for 4th down. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
Stop it.
And a really unbelievable play there on 4th and long. Steps away. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the thought process there. They
consider a nigga who's down 50 to 14. Stop it, bro. You sound fucking ridiculous. So they went for the bigger shot. Went for it all on that one. This time they were ready for it. I don't want to hear that. You trash.
Being chased out
50-14, bro. Stop it. Of course, it's NFL tackle. Stop it. You keep getting sacked. What are you talking about? You keep getting hit. I don't want to hear it. You about to get 60 put up on you. You trash, bro. Somebody want to hear about no user skills, but I ain't even trying. That's computer.
It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
I'm logging into my meeting and trying to do the same thing, 2 things at once, bro. So I'm not
We're
even
going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. That'll be complete to Dobbins. Runs over him. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big play there on the catch and run.
1st down, Ravens.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Different play. Pitch pivot. Same route. Different play. So stop it.
Touchdown.
You ran PA post so many times. Stop it. Don't do that.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Steps away to his left. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Escaping the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Adafe Owe able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. On 1st down, Dobbins, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Jackson. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to rifle one deep left side and give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent. I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. That catch good for only a couple. 8 yards to go on second down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Flush to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game.
I mean, can I interest you in that?
They feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking.